Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my Seiya reviews. Today, actually yesterday, Shaka, a Virgo Shaka from the Myth Cloth EX series was released. And it's a pity I didn't actually pick him up until earlier this morning, but then I was busy again, so I didn't really have time to make a video. So anyway, this is Myth Cloth EX Shaka, and as you can see, the box here is big again, just like the previous EX. On the side here, you will see that it is Shaka doing his special attack, and on the back, that is Shaka and pretty much object mode, some different poses and all that, different faces, and of course, lastly, object mode. So this time the box is the same size as the previous EX ones. What I mean by is Gemini Saga and went out of my head. But yeah, it's a bigger one. It's not the same size as Aries and all that, which is a smaller revised one. So I'm not too sure what happened, but let's get on with it, shall we? So I'm just gonna put this box away and let's get on with an assembly review. Okay, I'm just gonna move the camera a bit down a bit. Okay, so hopefully it'll be better. This time you will get a total of 4. Yeah, I was actually quite surprised when the box was big. I was wondering like, what were they gonna give you and all that. because like for Sagittarius, you could be sure that they'll give you the wings and all that, and that'll be quite big. But yeah, alright, so let's get on with it. First tray, what you'll get is you will get Shaka and his normal and the normal cloth and all that, and the main body. Sorry, a bit tired today, so my English isn't exactly too good. Tray number 2 is actually the object mode and the remain of the cloth itself, okay, and the waist and all that. So that's tray number 2. So let's go underneath it. Tray number 3 is actually really small, and it comes with the stand. I would say this is for Shaka sitting down for his special attack, and 2 priest Buddha things like what I'm wearing here, like that. 2 of that. One is circular and one is like when he's waving it around. Alright, so that's tray number 3. And lastly, you have a full set of hands. You have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You have a total of 12 individual hands, and 2. I'll take it out later because my camera is quite fixed. And you get 2 hands that are like together like that, and you get a total of 4 different face sculpts and 1 hair and all that. So that's pretty cool. And of course, last but not least, you get the instruction manual. Okay, so that's all savvy. So let's get on with the assembly, shall we? I was actually quite surprised that this was released. To be honest, I haven't been keeping up with the Saint Seiya EX. So okay, let's have a look at the body. I'm just gonna, might as well. Alright, let's have a look at the body here. This is Shaka's body. From the looks of it, this is a similar Sagittarius. Oh no, look at the leg. That's not good. That's very, very bad. Let me turn off the TV. That's actually really, really bad. I'm I'm afraid that this will have the leg splitting problem again. Same second version of Generation 4, I'll probably call it Generation 5 body, where this one goes up to clip the torso in, sorry. And let's look at his face sculpt, shall we? Yeah, the leg is actually a lot worse I like Gemini Saga's leg. That was really well done. This is Shaka's face. And to be honest, it looks pretty cool. To be well, for people that haven't seen Saint Seiya, Shaka is like a character which is almost godlike powers, and he always keeps his eyes shut because it keeps all his powers in. So when he pretty much opens his eye, he goes into this berserk mode, and all his power is released. So normally when you have him displayed, it will have him in his shut eye mode. So that is pretty cool. Okay, so that is his face sculpt. Overall, that face sculpt is a lot better. Scorpio Milos, most people would know that Scorpio was actually really pathetic. So that was quite a bit of a bummer. So, alright, I'm just going to let him stand. So let's go on with the building of it. Yeah, I love that sound, as usual. Normally I start with the legs. Okay, so let's get going. First, this is actually metal. So that is pretty cool. You know what? What I'm gonna do is I am going to get a box so it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna get that box there so it focuses. All right. So it's not gonna focus, is it? All right. So this is actually metal, the thigh part. So that just slides right in like that. Easy. And the knee part is actually metal as well, so that's gonna go there. That's where it's going. Alright. Pretty much, if you want to see what the figure building is like, just watch my review. Watch how, if I'm having difficulty putting it on or something, if I'm actually having a bad time putting on, that means the figure isn't done very well. So, alright, that's actually pretty solid. That's pretty good. The coloration of the cloth is actually really well done, I have to say. The whole leg part is one single color. So in other words, they're all metal. Really well done. Unlike the previous one, like Sagittarius Aeolus, this part was actually plastic. And same with, look at that, ugly, from Dragon Shiru, of the gold cloth version, gold cloth of his dragon claw. Alright, let me see. Wow, that's not easy putting it. Alright, so that slides right in. Okay, so that's not nice, because see, as you can see here, you can actually see the hinge on his feet, which is normally not that visible. Normally you won't actually see it. The lower leg cloth actually covers it. Yeah, the same with this one. Is it pushed in? Oh, actually, yeah, it's actually pushed in. Yeah, the weight is actually really bad. Okay, is it going to? Okay, the test is actually, is it going to stand up for me? Yeah, not too bad. So, alright, that's all good for now. So next, I'm going to go with the hand. So I'm going to take the hand part out. Alright, so hand part of course is plastic, and the hand guards on it is actually plastic as well. So I'm just going to quickly put it in, and we can continue. Shaka is actually a pretty nice character. The design of him is actually quite good. So who's your favorite Mythcloth character? My one is actually for all the let me just for all the gold cloth, the main gold cloth. My favorite will probably be Scorpio. To be honest, his cloth design is actually my favorite. He looks really well done. All right, so these are the handguards. Okay, it's not going to focus, so I'm just going to save time and continue with it. So what I normally do is take off the hand. The arm guard here is of course metal, so that's a lot of die cast. Well done. And with the hand going nicely. Not too bad. Quite a straightforward build if you ask me. Mind you, again, I don't really look at the instruction manual while I'm building it, so I'm just building it out of my experience. So alright, so that's his body and all that. And just gonna let it focus, and let's move on to the next part. The next part I would need his so far everything there is all metal, so that's actually pretty awesome. I have to say that's really cool. Alright, this is going to be a bit difficult. I'm just going to have a look at what's going on here. Next, actually I have to grab the torso. Of course, the torso is exactly this. It's the same as all the previous gold cloth. It's made from two-piece plastic, and what you need to do is you need to shift his body up, so it normally clicks down like that, and place one in on the back. Like that, and one in the front like that. And once that's done, slide it in, and that's his torso done. Very thin figure, so see, wow, that's not too good. Okay, so let's go on to the next step. Next, we have his chest part, and it's actually a one piece. It's actually die cast metal as well. Okay, so I assume we open it here, and slide it in this way. Have to be careful, you don't want to scratch the paint. Close it down. Okay, let's check out with the chest part on. Okay, and afterwards you have two shoulder blades, which is just for the shoulder blade. And let's see what happens. I think we clip it on here. That's not easy. Okay, that's not cool. Okay, so it doesn't actually. It does click on. Okay, so that's his part there. First, I'm actually gonna put on the. Yeah, hold on. Let me have a look. This is the shoulder blade, and the shoulder blade is actually die cast as well. And the coloring on this is actually a lot lighter than the actual cloth, and that is okay because that's how Shaka's Well, actually, I'm not too sure. Probably the fans can tell me that. And this is the first time that Bandai didn't make this out of normal plastic. So that's pretty much a big surprise. So how is this going to go in? It's oh, okay. Oh, God. The cool part about myth cloth is that they are so beautiful once they are made, once they are assembled. But the crap part about the myth cloth is that they fall, they drop whenever they're so fragile. They're so hard to build, and this is actually no exception. Okay, I'm gonna. This is not cool. Force it down. Okay, sorry, I had to force down the shoulder part, the shoulder blade, and that is actually quite a bit of a hassle because there's actually 2 pins that go in, and we're on the 16-minute mark, so let's quickly get this done, over and done with. Alright, this is going to be 2 pieces. This part is going to click onto the main body part, and the other 2, this part here is actually going to click on the inside of that. So it's going to go click, click like that, and this 2 on the back will form a hole. So I assume that there will be something to stabilize it once that's done. So we're going to quickly go with it. Alright, this is going to be a bit of a chore. I'm going to try. Okay. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. That clicks in nicely. Sorry if you can't see it on camera. I'm just going to try and get this done as soon as possible. Wow, look at that. That looks pretty cool. Awesome. That's well done. Alright. Next, what we have here is we have the waist part. From the look of it, metal, die-cast. This is all die-cast except for the belt clip, which is just plastic, and I'm actually not too surprised. And this should actually... yeah, this one comes on. Wow, that's not cool. Wow, for anybody that have no idea, the plastic here might snap off if you pull it a bit too hard. So that was a close one, to be honest. So we close him. I would say, wow, this isn't good. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to scratch the paint on the torso, but it's going to be so tight on his torso that it probably might just scratch it. Okay, is it going to click in? Okay, so it locks in like that. Oh, is it going to go? Yeah, that looks a bit straighter. Yeah, how does that look? That's pretty cool, isn't it? So this is pretty much the almost complete version of Shaka. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you his face. We are going to wear his helmet, alright? So I would assume that I will need to take off the front part of the hair. So see, that's the first hair part, and this is his main face. So that slides out just like that, so we can change the face or the hair. And what we want is we want to take this part out. Alright, so that's the back of his hair. So you don't, because Shaka is going to be in like a helmet mode, so I would assume that you have to take off his hair. So let's go and have a look. First, let me show you all the face variants. This is probably, the face is probably the most important thing there is to myth cloth, because if the sculpt doesn't have a good face, then regardless of how nicely done the cloth is, it's going to be an ugly piece of work. So just as we talked about before, this is his original face. Alright, so the shut eye version, sorry. This is another one of it. It is him like kind of smiling and all that, and that is actually pretty cool. The third one is him, Shaka, closed eye with a screaming look on his face, and that doesn't look half too bad, to be honest. Well done. The fourth one, see, that's Shaka with his eyes open. So yeah, pretty much in the cartoon, if Shaka does that, you're pretty much dead. It's not gonna focus, so just go to my Facebook and you can have a look at all the high-res photo of it. The last face is actually just Shaka, open eye, screaming. Shaka, open eye, non-screaming. Shaka, closed eye, not smiling, closed eye smiling, and closed eye screaming. Okay, so that's the 5 main faces. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use a normal, let's just go with the original closed eye. So let's see how we do this. So, okay, sorry, let me just have quick look. So you slide that pattern, and what we want is we want the second part of the hair, which is a little yellow part, which is this one here, to go on the top like that. Alright, so that is what Shaka looks like. And then we get his helmet here, and we just slide it. I would assume we just slide it on. So let's hope it works. Last time you saw me breaking Scorpio Milo's head. That wasn't too nice. I had to glue it back. So, alright, see? This is Shaka's head wearing the helmet. And I have to say that looks really impressive. Look at that. That's plastic. The details on the helmet is well done. And as you can see, the side of, this part here actually is close to his base, which to me is more impressive than a nice helmet. So last time I remember Sagittarius one was quite an offender. And then you get the other part of the hair, which just is a small hole and slides into the peg hole here. And then you stick this onto the body. And there we have it. Shaka. Virgo Shaka from the Myth Cloth EX series, which was released 2 days ago. Well, actually it was released yesterday. So that's what he looks like. Overall design, I would say he looks really, really nice. This figure here is really beautiful. The design of this is really good. There's a lot of die cast there, and probably the only thing that I'm not used to is him being so thin. I guess it's because all the previous Myth Cloth, everybody was a bit fat and bulkier. But then the bad thing about it is that the legs on this is actually quite a bad. It's actually quite bad. I can't get him to stand up right, to be honest, if they're holding him, and I don't want him to fall off. Okay. Alright. So let me just try and zoom in for a while. Okay, I'm going to let it focus. You would see probably something a bit different, something you might not be used to is that, his helmet seems a bit high. and his blades is a bit, shoulder blades is a bit low, but then I think overall it isn't too bad. Probably have to try him with his just a normal head showing, because sometimes we just don't like his helmet. Shaka never doesn't wear his helmet in the Hades arc anyway, so probably easier for the artist to draw. Oh, yeah, that's Shaka. Look at that. See, he's not gonna stand up. His legs are splitting. Oh my god, this isn't good. Okay, I'm gonna stand him because I have a glass table. So, okay, I'm just gonna hold him like that. So that's a lot better, isn't it? So he looks a lot better without his helmet, to be honest. That does look a lot more impressive because his hair tends to fang out. So that, and from the back of it, yeah, see, that looks really, really awesome. That's really, really cool. Alright, so this is my Mythcloth review. This is a really good design. This is really well done. I have to say, probably one of the best EX that is out so far. And if you are a collector of the EX, then of course don't miss this out. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.